What's up, you guys? It's your girl, Kiera Shanice, and we are back here yet once again, as I promised. But we back here again. We gonna discuss Queens, y'all. And this might be quick as hell, because let me tell y'all, I've been sitting here, I done recorded the whole damn review, y'all. The whole review, only to listen to the playback and realize that my mic wasn't even on. My mic wasn't even on, y'all, so I'm gonna do this again. So, in this episode, we saw, as I said, we saw the scene actually play out. It's been this one scene that they've been shooting and replaying on every episode since the pilot, and it was actually of them standing in front of this billboard, looking at, they big old picture up there on the billboard, and somebody came out and started shooting. We didn't know what happened, but in this episode, we did see that Eric actually took that bullet, and also Brianna was hit as well. So I've been hearing rumors that Eve is supposedly leaving the show because we all know she's pregnant in real life. So I hope this is not the way, this ain't her way out the show. They can write her off, another way, but don't kill her, y'all, because we don't know if she's going to make it or not. But it wasn't looking too good for her at the end of the episode. That's all I'm going to say. So, yeah, in this episode, the title of this episode is Who Shot You? So it was a lot going on in this episode, and we are stuck chewing on that question: who shot you? Who shot our girl Bree? Because I'm not worried about Eric right now. He was clearly okay, but Bree didn't look too good. So we trying to figure out who the hell and shot him, and it could have been a plethora of people that wanted to shoot him, because right now we don't even really know who they was aiming at, who they was going for. All we know is Bree and Eric got shot. It could have been anybody. It could have been the crazy lady that played Valeria's mom, and we about to get into that. Who all was with me when I said last week that I didn't believe that was her mama. Because, it wasn't adding up. None of the shit was adding up. It's like you just randomly showed up at her doorstep. You had to been watching and doing research and all this. And Valeria, with her big mouth, always talking this, that, and the third about, her being an orphan pretty much and wanting her mama. I think she kind of set herself up for that. She shouldn't have really been too vocal about that, about her personal business and stuff like that. That gave, the woman the idea to try to come play her. So we saw in the last episode when she found out the woman was taking pictures of her credit card. So she was smart. She actually got a PI to look into it to find out who this woman was, because she got the lady living in her house and everything, y'all. So the PI then came back with his findings, and come to find out, this lady is not her mother. Just like I already knew, this lady is not her mom. This lady is a cold-hearted criminal, and she was there to take Valeria for everything that she had, because she saw a soft spot, and predators, they don't give a damn. They don't give a damn. So she saw it, and she, like she said, she saw her shot, and she decided to take it. And Eric, he told Valeria, look, this lady is a hard criminal. You do not want to confront her. You don't know what she might do. But Valeria being Valeria, we all know she's a hothead. She want to be, she always want to run her mouth. She's a spicy Latina. And, yeah, she confronted the lady in her house while this lady is in the kitchen standing by, and I thought she was going to cut her. But she confronted the lady in her house. She was like, okay, whatever, you got me. You got me. But let me tell you one thing. I do know who your real mama is, and I know she ain't wanting nothing to do with you. So I knew she wasn't going to reach out. So I saw the opportunity, and I jumped on it. And I missed. Whoopity-doo. And Valeria was like, you got to tell me my mama's real name. And she done got hemmed up in her own house. Now, this is the part that was a little bit unbelievable to me. How you gonna let this old lady hem you up? Like, this old lady looks frail and just just small. You didn't let her choke you up in your own house and threaten you. Girl, bye. I don't know what state you in, but all I'm saying is this lady is in your home with her hands around your neck and threatening your life. She had her neck around Valeria and she's like, look, bitch. Nah, she didn't say it. She was like, look, all the most terrible thing, you seen my rap sheet, the most terrible things that I have ever done, I ain't ever got caught for, hinting at she may have got a couple of bodies on her. So letting Valeria know, look, don't play with me because, I know you live here and I can make something happen to you. I can make you disappear. That's what I got from that. So she told Valeria, look, she told Valeria her mom's name, and she was like, look, you keep your word and I'm going to keep mine. And pretty much saying, look, don't play with me because, yeah, I can make some shit happen. I might be a little old lady, but I can have you pushing up daisies by Tuesday. Anyway, we're going to go on over next to Jill. Jill and Tina, they finally had that blow up because we know Jill, she played Tina like a freaking violin this past episode. Had this woman thinking they was getting back together. Everything was all good. She had found herself. And we all know Jill, she's been screwing over since she's found this newfound fame and popularity. She has been treating everybody around her like shit and like they are second class citizens. So she and Tina, they had this blow up. And Tina gave her a piece of her mind, and I was here for it. But it was kind of scary though, because Tina was like, you gonna get what's coming to you, Jill. Your reckoning is coming. You just wait for it. And she, told Jill she was a conniving bitch that hides behind this good girl act. And she treat people like shit. And I agreed with her, but when she was like, you gonna get what's coming to you, and she spit on that window and walked off, I was like, oh shit. Jill done got some type of fatal attraction on her damn hands. And also another something else with Jill happened. I think Jill is finally coming to realize, even before Tina went off on her ass, she's finally coming to realize that she can't keep treating people that she say she loves like crap, because this is what she's been doing lately. And she had this studio session with Wyclef Jean. She put down a few tracks for him, and she actually collaborated with him on a song, and he wanted her to come on out and do it with her, and she had to turn it down, which I was surprised because we know this new Jill, she's been all about self, and that would have been a great opportunity for Jill, but that would have hurt the group. So she kind of, took a step back, did a little reevaluation, because the road she is going down, somebody gonna fuck her up. And also, Brandy's character, I don't know why I can't ever think of her name. Naomi. Brandy's character, Naomi, she finally got to go on this date with that guy that was producing on that video that they did in the last episode. And the date was going great. And honestly, I like them together. I know it was just the first day, I tend to jump the gun sometimes, but I do like the chemistry that they have together. And he seems like a great match to Naomi, because Naomi is a lot. She brings a lot to the table, and she is just a big personality. She is not about the bullshit. She say what she mean, and she mean what she say. And I think he could be a perfect match for all that fire she got and the fierceness that she brings to the table. So that was sweet to see that. So I'm looking forward to see how their relationship blossoms and how she kind of maneuvers her way around the whole, working with or industry guys and being in the industry. And I know I said before that I didn't really want to see that, but looking at this first day, I changed my mind. Shit. And also, we see Brianna, she is having a really tough time. Like, she is going through it. And we know, like, in the first, few episodes dealing with Jeff and his death and the baby and all that, she was upset and she really didn't allow herself to grieve. She drug his side chick at her funeral. So, Yeah, she really didn't get a chance to grieve. It was so much going on. But now that everything is finally settling in, like Brianna, she's going through it, and she needed her girls. They came over to check on her, and she was just talking. She was like, "I miss Jeff. Like, I can't believe he's gone." And like, in spite of all the shit he did, overall, I think Jeff was a good guy and a good husband. He just fucked up, and they just had the worst luck. Like, after one of the biggest fuck ups in the history of fuckery, he died. So they really didn't get a chance to, she really didn't get any closure because he died suddenly and abrupt. So she finally opened that envelope that Jeff gave her before he went into surgery, and come to find out, he was on some PS I love you type shit, and he left her a video message. And pretty much in the video message, he was pretty much apologizing and reiterating, his mistakes. And one of his biggest regrets was, hurting her the way that he did, and not really recognizing all the sacrifices that she made for him to be him and be at the forefront and on his game. She had to kind of step back and not, step into her calling, because she was doing what she, had to do for her family, for everything to run smoothly. And I think that kind of gave Brianna some closure, the closure that she needed, that she's been looking for. So I was happy to see that. Also, in this episode, we found out that Eric actually borrowed that money from Jadakiss to buy a Lil Muffin out of her deal, and he ain't got it. He can't pay up, so his head is on the table right now. Lil Muffin, she found out, and she decided she wanted to go and try to hit a little lick with some rich white kids, do a little appearance, get 250K. You know how rich white people do. They like to splurge money. She got there, and things didn't go as planned. He wanted her, he wanted the full Muffin experience. He wanted to do coke. He wanted to, party like a rock star. And we know Muffin is not really on that. She's leaning more into her Lauren, and she was gonna do it. She was actually gonna do it. And Eric, he was like, we don't have to do that. So that plan was a bust. They didn't get the money. Jadakiss still wanted his money. He showed up. He was like, look, Eric, you don't have my money. I know you don't have it. But I'm going to do you a solid. I want 10% of all of it. And we all know Eric is just a manager. The money is really the girls' money. So he can't offer nobody 10% of something that ain't his. And Jadakiss is like, you know what? That's really not my problem. Make it happen. I'm doing you a solid. So that pretty much wraps up this episode, you guys. Let me know what y'all think. We want to know who shot Brianna. Who shot Brianna? I'm not worried about Eric right now. I want to know who shot Brianna. So drop down in the comments. Let me know what y'all think. And I will see you guys in the next one.